Hi, this is Asa, and welcome to my audio experience. Hi, it's Asa. I'm giving you a copy of my best-selling book for free to help you in your health journey today. I'll pay for the book. All you do is just cover the small shipping and handling costs. Go to asarx.com and get your free book today. Talk to somebody, say, how you doing? What's going on? And they'd say, first thing they want to tell you about is either what's going on with their money, or they're not going to tell you the truth, and they'll just say, fine, everything's great. Or they'll tell you about something going on with their health. Just got diagnosed with this. Hip's been hurting, had some high blood pressure, blood sugar's going crazy. They like to tell you those things. And if you have these little things in your pocket that we could talk about, you can encourage them or tell them to listen to the show or whatever it might be. But you'll have some answers, and there's nothing better than being a health advocate or a friend to somebody when they're going through a tough time. You can also sign up for our weekly email newsletter. Follow us on Twitter and Facebook there. Great things to do as we encourage you with your health and your life. Let's kick it off and go with Renee. Hi, Renee. Welcome, darling. How can I help?
Hi. How are you today?
I'm living well. What's up?
That's good. I'm calling in reference to Accutane or isotretinoin.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay. I have actually I'm doing it for a second round, and I was actually wondering if there's anything else that you could take for acne that would kind of help clear it up other than taking something like that.
Yeah, Accutane's really, I mean, it's a very, very challenging drug. It works. Don't get me wrong, it works. Clears up the pores, and it'll pull. Do you have cystic acne?
Yes, where I'll get the bumps, and then like if there's a hair that grows up in there, and it gets all white and pussy and stuff, and yeah. Right.
It's really hard on your system. It's hard on your liver. It's because it's so much vitamin A that's in there. Do you tell me what is your age first of all, Renee?
In my 40s.
You're in your 40s. And did it just come on in recent years, or have you been dealing with it for a while?
Oh, gosh. Forever?
Forever.
Forever.
Two things, and you'll hear me say this a lot, but on this show, I talk a lot about the digestion of the body, the digestive tract. Whenever you deal with a skin issue, whether it's acne or psoriasis or dermatitis or eczema, anything in those categories, it's always from the inside out. Skin conditions rarely are from the outside in. So it's an inside-out thing, not an outside-in thing.
And that's what
you don't really.
Sounds like it's something on the inside of me that's doing that.
That's right. Yeah. And that's why when you do the cleansing pads and the creams and the lotions and the cleansers, and none of that works except you just get a bunch of dry skin after that, and you're wondering what's the deal. Well, the deal is it's coming from your digestion. And you clear that up first, and then everything else starts to clear itself up.
Oh,
and we've seen this so many times with patients. Young people, teenagers go through this all the time. And there can be some hormone involvement, but it's very rare. It's very rare. It mostly comes from the digestion. So you want to eliminate anything with flour in it. So bread, pasta, cereal, crackers, all that. Now that sounds radical.
I eat it, but I don't eat a lot of it.
Okay.
So is it just...
And no milk. No milk of any kind. No dairy of any kind. Cheese, yogurt, milk, nothing. So you come off of both those. Wow, see? Wow. That means you eat some of that. Right. So one of those two things are always the culprit when you're dealing with skin. Always. And the amazing thing you're going to find is when you come off, it's that simple. You're going to think it can't be that easy. But you come off of both of those items, and you're going to see your skin clear up. Okay, there's other things that you want to do. Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. No bread of any kind, not if it's a whole grain bread or wheat bread or anything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing.
There's only 4 grains that do not have gluten in it. Gluten's the protein that stimulates a lot of the inflammation in the digestion. Rice flour, hemp flour, coconut flour, and buckwheat flour. But even still, right now, because you've eaten grains over a regular period of time, it takes about 7 to 8 weeks for your body to clear out what's been in there. So I would recommend that for about 8 weeks you don't do any kind of grains whatsoever and come off the cow's milk dairy. Okay? The other things you'll want to do, I would encourage you, to follow the diet that I have in my book, Empowering Your Health. And you can pick it up anywhere. But I would encourage you to follow those principles in there. Because when you're dealing with acne or any other health challenge, it's really, really important to be putting the right kind of foods in your body. Foods are best medicine. And it's best to put the right kind of foods in so you get the right kind of health out. Skin conditions, remember, you've got to have the good, healthy fats. So cod liver oil, the omega-3s, you want to do at least a tablespoon of that twice a day for about 8 weeks. And then the vitamin D is really good. Get a blood test done with your primary care physician and let them tell you the numbers of the blood. for the vitamin D test, and typically it's going to run with most people, if they don't ever get it checked and don't really take a lot of vitamin D, you're going to be surprised at how low it is. It might be around 20 or 30, and that's pretty low. That's the low end of the scale, and you want to have it up around 70 on that blood test. It's good for bone density, good for hormones, and good for overall digestive health. So those are a couple things that you can do to get started, but literally you're going to see a big change just in making those changes. And I know it sounds like a lot.
Dairy, I can't drink any type of, I know that, soy or anything like that.
No, don't touch soy milk at all, because soy milk will raise your estrogen levels and throw off your progesterone levels. Now you're dealing with a hormone issue.
Oh.
Okay, you're going to throw that off. So if you're wanting milk, you can do goat's milk, but that's it. You can't do cow's milk. The reason being, goat's milk is the closest molecular structure we have to human mother's milk. So that's a good thing. That's why it's very anti-allergenic, or hypoallergenic, as they would say. It's just a better version. Cow's milk's very hard for us to digest, and the way they homogenize it and pasteurize it makes it very difficult. And most people, about 95% of the population in America, rather, are intolerant to milk. So it's just one of the great things you can do when you're dealing with skin conditions. Quote for the day, Muhammad Ali: champions aren't made in the gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them: a desire, a dream, and a vision. Great quote by one of the greatest champions of all time.
Puts another hour in the charts. I'd like to thank our producer, Jay Patrick, Leslie Pardue, and the rest of the team. Go tell one person something you learned on this show, and together we can change the health of our friends, our families, and our community.
Hi, it's Asa here. Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? Do you need a new prescription for your life? I have a special gift for all my listeners. I'm giving away a free copy of my international best-selling book to help you truly live your potential. All you have to do is cover the shipping and handling, and I will give you the book absolutely free. I want to invest in you and your health this year. So get your free copy of my book by visiting myfreehealthbook.com. That's myfreehealthbook.com, and let's get healthy together this year.